Some of you may know I love Dragon Ball. It has and will probably always be my favorite anime and manga of all time. I love the characters, the fights, the form, the story, arts, and all of that so much. I have read and watched this series so many times, and I can never get tired of it. But I also love video games. So when I saw this, I lost my shit.
How's this, Squidward?
It's beautiful.
With Spartan Zero being a sequel to Budokai Tenkaichi 3, everyone was losing their mind and was then hyped for this game. And so was I. For context, I played the Budokai collection that released on PS3 way back when. I was never good at it, but I enjoyed it anyway because I love Dragon Ball. I'm not much of a fighting game guy myself. Other than Smash and Dragon Ball, I don't go out of my way to play them that much. Mainly because I sucked ass. But every once in a while, I'll play a fighting game for once if I'm like playing with friends or something. But with this game, this has easily been the most hype I've been for a fighting game right next to Smash Ultimate. So, after playing this game for hours with friends, online, and just story mode, does it live up to the hype? Well, let's get into it. Starting off with the positives of Spartan Zero, the first one I have is the gameplay and the fights of the game. When you're playing with friends in online matches, or just playing alone during story mode, the game is very fun to play. Each character is able to charge their ki, use skill points for abilities and counters, and use ultimate attacks that can do massive damage. Learning the combos and how to pull off counters was extremely satisfying to do. If you don't know how to play, or suck like I do, there's a training mode that does a decent job at teaching you what to do and how the game works. And learning how to pull off counters like Sonic Sway makes you feel like a badass. Learning the combos and what each character's specials are is amazing, and I had a blast playing through the entire game, even if I was getting my ass kicked by my friends a couple times. The game isn't a cakewalk either. When doing story mode, the game will end up kicking your ass. Grade 8 Vegeta being a very infamous example of all of us losing our minds when we were fighting him. But Goku Black and Zamasu, they're definitely up there for being incredibly difficult. Maybe Frieza was right. Maybe killing the Saiyans wasn't that bad of an idea. The next positive I have is the character roster itself. This game has over 180 characters in the game. That's crazy. And the fact that all of them have unique movesets and abilities is also insane. Pretty much every character from every series and movie is here. Well, except for you. I love how they made every character have their own moves from the shows and even moves from the manga. That shows how much love and dedication was put into making all of these iconic characters in this game. The way you went all out on recreating iconic moments from the show and in the manga, it's fucking awesome. And also, every character in this game looks amazing. Sometimes Dragon Ball games can look a little off, but not this game. This game looks fantastic. And depending on what character you're using, they may have a transformation they can use. And I always love transforming in battle and getting an entirely different moveset. With Goku having so many different forms, or Vegeta having so many different forms, it was always awesome to just transform into a different form mid-battle. Or depending on what characters are on your team, you're able to pull off fusion as well, and that's so badass. And the fact that more characters are coming with DLC is super exciting, because I know they're gonna be super badass and fun. The next positive I have with the game is the different modes that are in the game. Each mode in this game is extremely badass and fun. There's your regular 1v1s that you can do. These are really fun when you're playing online with your buddies or just playing against randoms. And this is where I spent most of my playtime, just playing against my friends in 1v1s. And there's the DP battles where you can have a team of characters, but each character has a DP amount. And the mats you can have on your team is 15. Most of the really OP characters like MUI Goku or like Gogeta can cost up to 10 DP, while some of the weaker characters can be like 2 to 3 DP. So this encourages different team setups and builds and it's really cool. You might have a team that only has like 2 characters so they have a high DP amount, or you might have one character with a decently high DP and the rest of them are low DP, so you have more characters. It's actually really cool. There's team battles in the game, which is basically just the DP battles without the DP mechanic, and that can be fun as well. There's the multiple versions of the World Tournament where depending on which one you're doing, you get different rules. That was fun to go through and do online. I didn't do this as much as regular 1v1s, but it was kind of fun just going through like a World Tournament and like seeing what matchups you would have. That was awesome. All of these modes are extremely badass and fun, and it encourages a lot of replay value. Online matches in this game can be a bit sweaty, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not like it's unbearable, and it's mostly fun to play. The next positive I have is the custom battles in the game. Custom battles are battles you can make yourself or play others custom battle. These are badass. Admittedly, I didn't play this as much as regular PvP, but when I did, it was awesome. You had some really cool ones like Gogeta Blue versus Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is super badass. And then you had ones like Yamcha beating every Z fighter, which is fucking hilarious. These were definitely badass, and I will definitely do more of these whenever I get back into the game. And the last positive I have with the game is the what if scenarios in the game. If you are able to pull off certain tasks in story mode, you can get a what if scenario. Like, what if Goku never died against Raditz? Like, this can lead to really cool and crazy events in the game. I still haven't gotten them all yet, but all of the ones I have gotten are extremely cool and interesting. And on to the myths element of the game, and the myths element I have is just regular story mode. If you're not doing a what if in the game, the regular story mode isn't the craziest. It's still the same story we all know and love, but at a quickened pace. Nothing's inherently wrong with it, like it gets the job done, but compared to all the cool stuff that's in this game, it is the least interesting part of the game, in my opinion. The only negative I have with this game is the cutscenes they be having in story mode. Most of the time, it's just slideshows that depict what is going on, with some cutscenes of characters speaking before a fight happens. I honestly thought this was lame as hell. The game looked so good for them to just resort to these type of cutscenes. I know that might seem like a nitpick to some, but I just wish they weren't like this. With how good this game is, they could have made these cutscenes look badass. But I know it's a small nitpick. Overall, I think this is an amazing Dragon Ball game. Fighting with friends or ranked matches, most of the time, is really fun. The character roster and all of the little details they have to the series and everything is amazing. I honestly think that if you're a Dragon Ball fan, like, this is a must buy. If you like Xenoverse or Fighters, I'm pretty sure you will like this. Even coming from somebody who isn't that big into fighting games, this is extremely cool. That's why I'm gonna give Dragon Ball Sparking Zero an 8.25 out of 10. That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and comment down below. Do you guys love Sparking Zero? Do you think the other fighting games like Fighters or Xenoverse is better than Sparking Zero? Or do you think Sparking Zero is a disappointment? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like game reviews or like gaming related content, you're gonna want to subscribe because I do that all the time on the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.